Hello viewers, welcome to this week's edition of the Dream Chaser TV show on live TV, channel 112 on Topstar. I'm your boy Skeiver, aka Him the Poet, and I'm with your girl
Cathy, aka Daddy. Remember, you can watch us live on Facebook page, which is Nancy Chanda Dreamchaser.
Yeah, so Dream Chaser is a program which is brought to you with the courtesy of the Nancy Chanda's Dream Chasers, powered by Fortress Media. It is also the program which is focused on promoting skills and talents development, especially for the youth. So, looking at Dream Chaser, we're all about growth. No wonder we brought you this topic of the day today, which is goal setting. So, how are we setting our goals? How has maybe the COVID affected our goals? How do you set your goal? Yeah. So, we have a very special guest today who will be joining us very soon, and he goes by the name Georges Ngolowe. He is the director of programs of YOZA, which is
Youth of Zambia Alive.
Youths of Zambia Alive. Yeah, Cathy is really smart. Yeah, so anyways, it's the festive season. Yesterday was Christmas. So Cathy, I did not see you at church. Where were you? Mwenze kuti?
Yeah, tiza kunyumba.
Mwenze kunyumba?
Kaidi vanalesa kuchezera. So tishepa nyumba. Nangeuza?
As I mentioned, I was at church. We were dancing, singing. You can tell by my voice, we're singing about Chepania. Yeah, so it's the festive season. Should I wish them? Is there a thing that Kaidi birthday kapita? There's happy belated birthday, but can we say that happy belated Merry Christmas? Yeah, so anyway, happy festive seasons to everybody. So our guest will be joining us soon, just after this break. So remember, you can also catch us live, as Cathy said, on live TV. Like the page if you haven't, and let's get interacting on the comment section. Yeah, so see you after a short break, and as we introduce our guest of the day, who is none other than Georges Ngolowe. See you on the other side. welcome back. And if that's when you're joining us, you're watching the Dream Chaser on live TV, a program focused on promoting talent and skills development, especially for the youth. Yeah, our topic of discussion today is goal setting, as we know that the year is coming to an end, so it's kumbukileko of our goals and stuff. Yeah, so as we mentioned earlier, our guest is right here with us, and yeah, Cathy, can you do the honors of introducing our guest again?
So, like we said, his name is Georges Ngulube, the director of what name?
Yoza, director of programs of
Youth of Zambia Alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Mr. Georges, how was Christmas? How is the festive season? In fact, sorry. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yes. I think the festive season, Christmas was actually nice. It was
Mm-hmm.
blessed. It was a blessed day. We actually were invited for a donation at Chisomo village,
Okay.
where we just had the kids around from the streets and just had lunch with them, and we just tried to interact with them and see how best we can be able to help them this coming year.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
So I'm sure you had a lot of fun. I'm sure. I
Definitely.
also had fun because I was at church.
Awesome,
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Sleeping. So first things first. Who is Georges?
So Georges, actually my full name is Ashenge Georges Ngulube.
Okay.
Like I say, the director of programs under Youth of Zambia Live,
Mm-hmm.
but I also did electrical engineering.
Okay.
That's my profession.
Okay.
So Georges is a young man,
Okay.
aged in the 20s,
20.
going to the 30s.
Okay.
Yes, very much single,
Okay.
but I'm seeing somebody. Yeah, so Georges is somebody who loves talent. I think in my growing up, I've always been a talented person. So I think all my life I've dreamed to establish companies. So
Okay.
like you said, goal settings, I think those are certain goals that I've had put in my life. So Georges is just a simple guy who loves to dance.
Okay.
I sing somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love dancing as well, but my dancing is horrible. So yeah.
I can teach you.
I'll get you line.
Yeah, sure.
So, talking of goal setting, how can you
Yeah.
define goal setting in your own words?
Goal settings, it's a plan that every human being has in their life.
Mm-hmm.
As you are being born, your parents already had set goals for you to say, this child is going to go to school, is going to grow up, is going to be this and that.
Mm-hmm.
So any human being has goals that they need to set in their life in order for them to live a normal life in a proper way.
Okay.
So I think those are the settings. I think those are goal settings. I can say they are in my own words. We have to plan for our lives. We have to plan for the future, and we are human beings, so we should have those goals.
All right. So
Yeah.
as you mentioned the definition of goal setting in your own words. So what is needed for one to set a goal? Just briefly tell us on the process and the needed requirements.
Okay, I think for one to set their goals, as a child, as you are growing up, there's always somebody who inspires you. Probably maybe a soccer player, or maybe a motivational speaker. So there's always that person that inspires you. So you have to follow that person. What does that person do? How can I be like that person? So we always have a plan in our life to say, me, I want to be a musician. I want to be an actor. I want to become a president in life. So there is a certain way that you have to channel your life into in order for you to set those goals.
All right. So when it comes to goal setting, should you write your goals somewhere? Maybe you should just be by heart.
I think something that's written, it's always kept in the mind.
Okay.
You can have something at heart, but if you haven't written it down somewhere, so that every time you can even stick it on the wall in the house, so that every time you pass by, you're able to read to say, Milo, nifuniko chitacha so. Milo nifuniko chitacha so.
Okay.
Even have a to-do list. Like I do, I have a to-do list every week. I always plan on Sunday. I plan to say the whole week, this is what I've been doing.
Okay.
So, like, when is the perfect time one can plan a goal?
I think the best time one should plan their goals to start with as a young youth, at least when you're going towards the age of 15, you need to start planning those goals. So it's either you sit down and just write them somewhere, or you can always implement it. You can always implement on it, whereby whatever that you want to do, you always do it. So that's way I think you'll be able to set your goals properly.
All right, so you said at 15. So what are the importance of setting goals, especially for the young people? Why is it important to set a goal at a tender age of 15, 14, going up?
Yeah, I think why it's so important because that's how you plan your life.
That's how you plan.
Everybody, God, when God was creating the earth, He planned for it. He said, "Let there be water, let there be trees." So He had that plan, even Himself. So we also have that plan. So at the age of 15, I think why I'm choosing that age, I think that's the right time you need to mature and know exactly what you need to do in life.
What are some important things like a youth planning a goal? What are some important things youth should follow when planning that goal?
I think the most important thing is you have to be courageous. You have to be confident in yourself and always believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, you feel you won't be able to achieve whatever you've planned for in your life. And it also needs hard work. You need to really work hard in order for you to change your life.
All right, so you work with a lot of young people. Do you think young people set goals? In Zambia especially, do you think young people set goals, or maybe setting goals in and then do people really set goals in Zambia?
I think in our generation, now that we are here and we're able to create such type of platforms, I think it's the best time that we need to really educate these people. They have to know, they have to set their goals. We have to show them, others, they need a way on how they'll be able to set those goals. And the most important thing is be found in the right environment. If you're found in the wrong environment, trust me, you won't be able to achieve your goals.
All right, so do you think young people shy away from the aspect of goal setting? Why do you think is the reason behind the youth shying away from goal setting?
I think peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
Most of the times as a young youth, there's always that peer pressure. You've got this friend influencing you this way, this friend is influencing you this way. You don't really know exactly who you are. So first thing, you have to know yourself. You have to know who's Chenge Georges. What am I going to do with my life? And then I need to set those goals. So it's very important for the young youths in such a way that they always need direction. They need somebody to inspire them. I've been inspired by so many books that I read.
Oh, you read books?
I really do read books. So out of that, not only education is the key to success, but knowledge is the key to success. It's not always education, but the knowledge.
So there are various ways in which you can gain knowledge.
Yes.
One way is by reading books. Guys, always read books, and I do read books. Yes, I present my titles, but I do read books. Yeah, so
Also, Georges Ngulube, what are some notable success stories that you can proudly mention as a result of goal setting?
Like in my case, I've achieved most of the things because I've planned for them. Like in 2019, I made sure to say, I need to be on TV, I need to be on radio, I need to talk about plans on how young youths should be able to plan their lives. So through that, I made sure that I follow what I've planned. I make sure that whatever that comes to mind, I need to do it. So if you've got that I can do in yourself, then you can always achieve anything in life.
Can always achieve anything.
Yeah.
I think most of the youths and I suffered from this situation where you set goals, you write them somewhere, but you're focused, but there's just something which shies you away, maybe tied up. I think it's a matter of priorities. We do not prioritize our goals.
Yeah. I think time is a very important factor in life. Always manage your time. Always make sure at any particular time there's something you're doing. So that way you won't be able to shy away from your goals. You have to know, okay, if I'm reading from 8 to 17, you have to read from 8 to 17. That way you'll be able to become more productive. But when you say, first and then, that way you're missing out and you're losing out time.
All right, viewers, as we heard it from our guest, Mr. Georges, it's very important to set goals, but we're still talking more on the same topic. Catch you after this very, very, very short break. Stay good.
My name is Dr.
Hello, welcome back, and we're still talking goal setting. So if you're just joining us, you're watching the Dreamchasers on live TV, a program focused on promoting skills and talent development for the young people. And as we mentioned earlier, in the studio with us, we have Mr. Georges Ngulube, who is the Director of Projects of YOZA, which is Cathy, help me.
Which is Youth of Zambia Alive.
Yeah, so we're just talking about what's needed or one to set a goal, yeah, everything. So, Mr. Georges Ngulube, so we're talking everything goal setting. So we have you who's coming from an organization. So what are some of the activities that you do as an organization with, to promote goal setting for your young people who you mentor?
Okay, so Youth of Zambia Life, first of all, it's a non-government organization that empowers the youths through art and skills. So what we do is we collect any youth of any age group with whatever skill that they have, and then we promote them, and then we showcase their talent either on TV or on radio.
Okay.
So I think some of the goals that we had set for Youth of Zambia Alive as we were starting it was to make sure every youth in Zambia and in the world at large has that platform to showcase their talent, because they believe in themselves, and it's not everybody that benefits from school. Others through music, through movies, they're able to make their money.
Okay, so from your experience at YOZA, when you joined, okay, what has been the impact of your goal setting from the time you joined YOZA?
Okay, so from the time we joined, from the time we started,
yes. Yeah.
our main goal was to create the platform for youths.
Okay.
We wanted to make sure they are able to showcase their talent. So that's why we empower the youth through art and skills.
Okay.
So our goal was to reach out to every youth out there with their talent, tap that talent, bring them on board, introduce them to YOZA, take them to the rightful places where they need to showcase their talent. That way, they will be able to express themselves in a way that others can't even do. Because I believe God has given us the ability to have talent in ourselves. Even you have talent.
Yes.
Even you
Yeah,
have
exactly.
talent.
I'm a singer, I'm also a rapper.
You see? So that's very awesome. So everybody has something to do. And as a singer, as a rapper, there's a goal that you've set to say maybe in the next 5 years you'd want to maybe sing with these big artists out there. So you have to follow that goal. You have to set your plans. You have to really work hard on your music, and you'll be able to achieve your goals.
All right. So.
Okay.
You can go.
What are some benefits of goal setting?
The benefits of goal setting is you live a happy life.
Happy life.
If you set your goals right, you'll never be sad. You'll never be frustrated with your life. That's the very most important thing.
I've seen those young people whereby they have an ambition, saying like, for me, I want to become a rapper. So there's that time whereby one can change his ambition. For example, there's environment.
Yeah.
The environment can even change your ambition. So how can you say about that?
I think you have to be found in the right environment. Always pray, always put God first, and be found in the rightful environment. If I'm a singer, I should always be found in the studio where there are good artists. Sometimes there'll be a lot of obstacles, there'll be a lot of influences here and there, but if you've put your mind to say, this is what I need to do in my life, nobody else can take that from you.
All right. So, what impact does youths who don't set goals, youths who don't plan, have on the nation at large?
I think the biggest impact is it becomes frustrating. You become frustrated with your life. You feel you can't achieve anything. You feel you can't be anybody in life. So it's so painful that you know you can do something, but just because of that peer pressure, it brings you down. So as a young youth, you have to be motivated by somebody. In life, we we normally talk about this with my team. We have 5 people that need to motivate us in life. So from these 5 people, you need to make sure this person has a certain impact in your life so that you can always move with that goal. The moment you don't have anybody to motivate you, you won't really set any goals in life.
All right, so now what does that impact on the nation if we have a large number of youths who are not planning? Maybe they don't go to such platforms where like Yoza, Nancy Chanda's Dreamchasers and the likes. So does that have a negative impact on the nation at large?
Yes, it does, because we'll become less productive.
Okay.
Zambia is a country that's growing at a faster rate, and if we don't plan for these goals, if we the young youths don't plan for these goals, in the next 5 to 10 years, we'll still be crying to say the government is not doing anything. So we have to make sure to say, we have to plan. It's us who are voting, it's not them who are there. So us, we have to vote wisely. We need to make sure we put the right person on the seat who's going to govern the country, and we'll be able to grow like that.
Okay. So talking about how do you mentor your people at your organization?
Okay, so what we do is, as Yoza, every year we've got a year calendar.
Okay.
We've got activities that we do within the year. So every December, we normally have a leadership seminar where we call different entrepreneurs to come and just educate us more about how to become an entrepreneur or how to become a good leader in an organization. So every year, we normally have that mentorship with the youths, and we're able to talk about and discuss certain things that we need in order for us to grow.
So, like, how many categories do you have in your organization?
I think 5 to 10, because we do all forms of art. There's a poetry, there's a drama group, there's a cultural group, there's the music industry, the music department, and then we have the acting department as well. So any form of art, there's a category within our organization.
All right, so we've talked about goal setting. So, okay, let's say you've set a goal and then it fails. So what next?
When you set a goal and it fails, I think you have to do it again. Remember when you're trying to ride your bicycle a long time as you're growing up, you'd always fall, but you'd always go back on that bicycle.
Never give up.
You never give up, yeah. So I think you don't have to give up. It may fail once, it may fail twice. All the successful people in life have failed, and they failed a lot for them to become successful.
Okay.
So it's important to fail so that you know how to grow or how to generate to the next level. After you've fallen, you know, okay, so now you need to now work hard on it so that it becomes successful.
So how can you encourage for those, like, they have tried so many times but they failed, so how can you encourage them for them not to give up?
I think you have to be confident in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. God doesn't give up on us. No matter how many times we do wrong, we always pray to Him. So it's up to you. You have to believe in yourself. That's the first important thing. Believe in yourself, and then know yourself. Who am I? What am I capable of doing? Then you will never fail.
So is there a framework or a time frame of when the goal should?
I think even from that age of 15, like I said, I think that's the time you become matured. So there's no any time frame for your goal. So long it's a goal and you set it, go with it. It may take long, but if it's what you want, then you always achieve it.
All right, so patience is the key.
Patience is the key, and believing in yourself.
Cathy, be patient.
I'm always patient.
All right, so what are some of the things that can help you achieve your goal?
Prayer
is
the most important thing, and believing in yourself is the second thing, and being with the rightful people. I think these 3 things will make sure you reach out your goals successfully.
Okay, so prayer,
believing in
yourself, and
being in a right environment.
Yeah. So what are things which can act as if they are obstacles? Well, yeah.
Even friends. Sometimes friends will let you down. Why you know what I mean? So there's always that negativity type of person around us. Even within our friends, there's always that person who's just negative. You know what I mean? So there are always those people, and those people are the people who need to motivate you.
So how is self-motivation relevant?
Self-motivation, I think for myself, every time I wake up, I motivate myself. I tell myself, Lelo, and if I'm doing any user programs, I'm saying, even if I don't have transport money, I'll start off and go. So long I do what I was supposed to do for that day. So everybody just has to believe in themselves and have the confidence to do what they love to do in life.
So, is there a limit of setting goals? Is that 2 or 4? Or maybe if you just set few number of goals, maybe you set 2.
It's up to you. We are all ambitious people, so you can set a few. You can set a few goals, or you can set a huge number of them, so that if you can work on these other ones. You know what I mean?
All right, so guys, we're still talking goal setting, and I'm learning a lot. Cathy, what do you think? My goals in I'm gonna fuck up. My friends want to fake choir. And I'll stop being in places in essential benefit. Yeah, in fact, up in Dreamchasers, and as Chanda Dreamchasers, and that's nearly coordinated, and I'm going to yours as a
Yeah.
So, we're going to go on a short break. When we come back, we're still talking about goal setting. See you on the other side.
My name is Dr. Lupinda, a registrar of urology from the Levi Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital. You can catch me on Healthline, a medical talk show specially designed to discuss medical conditions affecting you and the community at large. On this show, we will be bringing specialists in various fields of medicine who will be discussing with all these conditions that affect your health. Catch this show every Thursday at 20 hours on live TV.
Hello viewers, welcome back, and we're still talking goal setting right here on live TV on the Dreamchaser. Yeah, remember the Dreamchasers brought you by the Chanda Dreamchaser, powered by
Fortress Media.
Yeah, so yeah, so as we conclude on our show, we've learned a lot. So Cathy has her own personal questions.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask Mr. Georges Nguluve, so what's your goal for 2021?
I think my goal for 2021 is we're establishing our company, so we're opening up offices somewhere in Tendere.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think those are some of the goals that we've set. I think for 2021 we're also having a camp in April. We normally go for camping every year, so this time we're going to Kafiwe.
Wow.
That's why we'll be having our camp. So you can also join, because we normally have a lot of activities there. So
Sure,
there's a camp in April, and then we have another event called Embracing Our Culture somewhere in October. And then we also have the leadership seminar as well as a donation that we normally do every year.
Alright, cool. April, come, Niend. So
it's only 150.
So 150, guys, it's cheap, guys. Just Cathy just spent a fortune on buying her phone. I got a phone here and so I'm going to pay 150. 150 easy money. Yeah, so as we conclude on our show, I think time is running out. But please come back now to your private session. So what are your last words to the viewers?
I think my last word to the viewers, first of all, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Okay.
And make sure you believe in yourself. As we are entering 2021, make sure have a goal, set your goals, plan for the year. Make sure you know exactly what you want to do. And I think it will be best that as you're entering 2021 also be a prayerful person. Always believe in yourself. Always know that you can do anything that you want to do. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve your goals.
Okay.
Yes.
So you've heard it for yourself. Believe in yourself. Oh, wait. Prayer. Believe in yourself. Be found on the right platforms. Like, hint. Another Chanda Dreamchaser. Another hint. Yoza. Another hint. My presence, anyway.
Yeah, so if they want to find us, they can also go to Youths of Zambia Alive on Facebook. Search for Youths of Zambia Alive, and then you'll be able to comment or pass your credits even on our page. So we're also looking forward for more sponsorship in our organization. Yes, so whoever wants to just come and take part and be partners with Yoza, they're very much welcome.
Okay. All right, so you've heard it for yourself. Go on Facebook, search for Youths Alive Zambia, right?
Youths of Zambia.
Youths of Zambia Alive. Yeah, so the festive mood is still messing up my brain. Anyway. Yeah, so anyways, we've been talking to Georgie Angulube, who is the director of programs for Yoza, which is Youths of Zambia Alive. Nailed it. Yeah, so right after this break, we'll be having poetry. We have guys from the Levi Mwanawasa University, and they'll be, doing poems with regards to goal setting. So stay glued as we will be, listening to poetry. See you after this break.
I have a secret. I like money. I like to make money, to keep money, and to grow money. Join me every week as I have money conversations with some of my favorite money experts.
So I should have my money work for me in a certain way that even if I put a portion of it away, I have some money that is giving me.
We talk everything from money mindsets to saving strategies to where to invest your money.
Tell me like 5 things, like quick, that I can invest in with a 500 kwacha.
So you have to then work out what kind of product do I need. And this is where the advice comes in. So you say, what am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to make a 200 pin. How much do I have today? And I've got this. I've got maybe 1,000, I've got a 500 kwacha. What products are available in the market for me to grow my money? And maybe someone would say the stock market can be a channel or vehicle you can use to grow the money.
And then when you do put that value, you now start looking at standing for that value. So if someone says that I'm charging 10,000, they're thinking, oh, 10,000 a lot. No, that's the value. Stand with that value.
Catch me exclusively on live TV.
My name is Dr. Lupinda, a registrar of urology from the Levi Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital. You can catch me on Healthline, a medical talk show specially designed to discuss medical conditions affecting you and the community at large. On this show, we'll be bringing specialists in various fields of medicine who will be discussing with all these conditions that affect your health. Catch this show every Thursday at 20 hours on live TV.
Hello viewers, welcome back, and as I mentioned earlier, you're watching the Dreamchaser TV show right here on live TV, channel 112 on your Topster decoder. You can also watch us live on Facebook, that's live TV, or then as Chanda Dreamchaser. Like the page if you haven't, and let's get interactive from there. So as I mentioned earlier, we'll have poetry. Yeah, we normally have battles, rap battles, but lelo, poetry maningi lelo. So in the studio with me, I have Chipo from Obama. He is an awesome poet. No lie, guys. These guys can do poetry like no man's business. Yeah, so Chipo, welcome to the program, man.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can just tell us your name, where you're coming from, and just sell yourself, let me say.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Chipo Veron. That's Chipo Veron. You can like my Facebook page at Veron, or you can check me out on YouTube, see some battles that I've done, some songs that I've done at Chipo Veron. So it's Chipo Veron.
Yeah, so you've heard it for yourself. He's a poet and he does battles. So I'm gonna battles, so she's a rapper, a really dope rapper. Not chema rapper wangwala. This guy is the next big thing. So we're going to give him time so that I'm gonna ready die. So we're ready to boy.
Yeah. Let's go.
So let's just breathe, Chip. I'm gonna to see the stage, guys.
Dreams, a series of thoughts, images, and sensations that occur in a person's mind during sleep. Now I don't mean to move side to side with this concept like a slay queen's hips. Let's get straight to the gun lines. I set my goals like an official before a football match. I never was a chicken, but now watch this egg hatch. I am society's spontaneous abortion. It tried to push me out when I wasn't ready, but great is the balance of one who walks steady with the strength that it gives us. No wonder it's hard for society to defeat us. Suppose I have the opportunity to acquire education, but great are the obstacles that I'm facing. I walk long distances to school, make no mistake, as I am walking back from class. The sun burns hotter with every step. I reach home, I barely have energy left to do my homework. I go to bed and realize, wait, that's my everyday life because I am society's unplanned birth. I escaped out of the womb and said, hooray, hooray, he delivered me, Yahweh, Yahweh. Grew up and saw how the youth so play and play, go where the wind goes. That's the way, that's the way. Do as he did, do as she did. They all sway and sway. Chasing after life and the pleasure. Are those your dreams? Are those your illusions, thoughts and sensations? Is that what makes you a dream chaser? A message from society's spontaneous abortion. Cheapo Veron. Thank you.
My name is Dr. Lupinda, a registrar of urology from the Levi Mwanawasa University Teaching Hospital. You can catch me on Healthline, a medical talk show specially designed to discuss medical conditions affecting you and the community at large. On this show, we'll be bringing specialists in various fields of medicine who will be discussing with all these conditions that affect your health. Catch this show every Thursday at 20 hours on live TV.
Hello, welcome back, and we're still vibing. Guys, there's nothing but time. The guy has got juice. Poetry. There's no better definition of poetry. Each and has a poetry, guys. Poetry. We've heard a lot of poets, and yeah, some of you have heard some of my poems, but so ninachipokolo pano mu studio mono. Invite ambodaro kamba guys no vilima. So he's a rapper Chipokolo. He's nothing new to you. He's been doing my rap battles and yeah, he calls himself the beast of African hip hop. Oh, not music.
Not music, hip hop. Yeah, Tommy G's Africa.
Okay, he's the beast of African hip hop, and he's here to give us a freestyle. The freestyle chap because but in the freestyle I tell you freestyle mina wake. So nzampa chabe 3 2 1 action. Yamba.
Mafrozi mukabafa ukasamba uzafa boy bakakwafa sunga bwino sofa simunchila marapa yusafa star monga mofa mafrozi monga jofa nilibeta monkala off nili on BK aka omudoni mafrozi muchinyanja nembera pafone ndine namwela zonse zalon Joseph ni Tiger ndine Lion biti na paya ni itani kamboni mukomboni olo King Solomon I'm a champion 1 in a million nika rapper nibasi agada ni videko I'm too high monga bainzi pafindeko iyi flow ina chani kademo ma PhDs nibajuwa na katemo pakonitumira phone ufunika chewa samba waidia ndaba ama bavo in distress monga foto hapa Fortress Media kugadeni kubombe olo Nancy Chanda's Dreamchaser inaendie depo my vision is beyond making money na kupezeka munyumba ya mpepo ablaga de blah I'm too honest to be fake I don't need any paperwork lekatira peko tipange ndalama zolipidira na school fees ndechifuko chake ne nowadays sinioneka ni nzimu zivili I'm too busy
He's the beast of African hip hop.
Yeah, Tommy G's Africa.
Ngampanga ngalache serious, shera bulanga che serious, chache meditate champ.
Ija bagamba munga ipa.
You kufa. Okay, it's a series to be continued. So, he's Tommy G's. Follow him on Facebook. He's
Tommy G's Africa.
Tommy G's Africa, and he has a page, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so it's Tommy G's Africa. Like the page, you can get to hear some of his dope tracks. You've heard the energy. Yeah.
Fidafin.
Yeah,
no.
Hey, so Tommy G's is on fire, and Zafra Chabe spray kochera ka extinguish ache pangono tab because pan almost studio mwapya guys. So just after this short break, I'm gonna be joined by our girl. He's our girl. She's our girl.
Yeah, she's our girl. Yeah.
She's our girl. Cathy, aka Yasiniziwa, but I'm still Cathy.
The queen.
The queen.
The
trap queen.
Yeah.
And yeah. So join me on the other side with Cathy. I've been riding you with Chipokolo.
Tommy G's Africa.
Yeah.
Chipokolo
so Cathy on the other side. Welcome back, viewers, and as I said earlier, I'll be joined by our girl. You girl on what to tonse. Iwe inenda nandani no what to tonse you. Okay, not to tonse chekumona, but yeah. So no money really, guys, and that's my last question. But my last question. If I was last week, what's going to happen next week? Next week we're going to have a topic which is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, guys. So we get to miss, guys. Start typhoonic Mondo, especially. Na wakazi wafurika live status moment. Anazimangisa eka sisi. Agora phone as I mentioned earlier. So next week we'll be talking about entrepreneurship and further up battle. Next week, which is 2021. Next week, which is 2021, we're starting Battle Mamanje season 1.
It's knockout.
Knockout, guys. You lose, you go home. It's either you go hard or you go home. Or you go. We've had a snippet H Pokolo. Here battle. We have awesome prizes for the winner. So if you're a rapper on Yumba, send us a message via our Facebook page, which is Nancy Chanda's Dreamchasers. Nancy Chanda's Dreamchasers. So just send us a message, and guess what? You'll be in. So if you got no miss and go claim and do a rapper. Osati was kumvela che. So when I mom tamba check on Yumba go. But I school a man and this a rapper. Mose na bwele kono.
That's busy. We are here.
Ngasabwela such tickets have been man. That's how I'm going to rapper. So next week season 1 yamba. Poetry na every footy, there's a poetry battle at yamba footy next week, which is 2021. New year, new everything, guys. Well, the poetry battle. If you're a comedian kunyumba, we have a comedic battle. Okay, ni battle about comedians to no nga tsekese, the guy sima seka, you know, sima seka china about silu. So so next week comedy battle na available pan sing about showing as long as you got talent, this is the right show for you. I think apa nakamba maningi.
Kaina zina che dream chase.
Chase
your dreams.
What are the dream chasers? As long as you're chasing your dream, this is the right show for you. Tell your mother, tell your okay, now my yoka para chisa wapisha maloto na wewe pepa no ndi pezeka. So tell your friend to tell a friend, share the page and yeah, cause many tufura chinje bantu chinjani chebambili chabi maona ka we are not selfish. So poetry, rap, comedy, acting, even you can kapera chozo chovina che mungaini guys ni mavina che no like bana unapovina che okay ni wangono chukasingono yeah but pano mzaka ntamba chovina as I mentioned since na kamba but Ndonga Mlenga Junior the second is sick. Royd Ndonga Mlenga Junior the second aka Daddy Slim kajaga toro kena wapiskana ko sisungayo maps baba. He's sick adwala just after Christmas adwala che muntu. Sad development. So I think we're about to say our goodbyes. Cathy, if you have any last words,
so remember to follow us on our Facebook page, which is Nancy Chanda Dreamchaser. Leave a comment there so that we can interact. Okay.
All right. So Cathy, anyway, anyways, Aras Mangisa see some girls. See you next week, same place, same time. Keep it locked. We are the Dream Chasers. Let's chase this dream together. I've been your boy Skeiver, aka him the poet, S-K-R-S-K. Since we're spelling his name,
and your girl Cathy, aka the Trap Queen.
See you next week, same place, same time. Bye, my people.